All right, hey guys, this is Nicholas Belanger coming live from Gateview Studios, and we got the Waterheads from Windsor, Ontario. All right, what's your guys' names?
Oh, you want to go first? You go first.
Good start. I'm Michael, vocalist, lead singer, band leader.
I'm Rick. I guess you can say the manager. I also play guitar.
I'm Tristan. I play drums.
I'm Kyle. I play bass.
All right, awesome, guys. So, where'd you guys come together?
All right. So Mia and Michael, we started so we were going to college last year. School went on strike, and we didn't really play any music at the time, but we both we were super into music.
Yeah.
We wanted to do something. So me and him just jammed in his basement for a bit, and then we pretty much got kicked out. Weren't able to
neighbors
play.
complained, called the cops, and then we had one connection. The only other musician we know was Fat Will.
Fat Will from Windsor. He used to live in London. He sort of stabbed his old.
Yeah.
It's some this. Let's not get into it. But
We were
so
Shout out
bummed.
Fat Will, we love you.
Yeah, he's now going Fanshawe. So
Okay.
if anyone knows Fat Will, who's listening, shout out Fat Will. And then I met Tristan at the ska show. There's this local ska band in Windsor called the Nevedovs.
Okay.
And I just started talking to him one day, and we were like we went to the same grade school. I knew of him, and we were just let's start jamming.
Yeah, we gotta say what happened with Fat Will. He just went crazy and he was out of the band after that.
Yeah.
Okay, where'd you guys meet Fat Will?
He was just in
Okay,
an
in
old
high
circle.
school, we used to we're a bunch of losers smoking pot at the school,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and we just
He wasn't at the school at the time, but he just smoked pot with all the high schoolers, pretty much. That's
Yeah.
Fat
all
Will.
our loser friends who are not with us today, but
No kidding.
Rest in peace.
and yeah, then we met Tristan, started jamming with him. And then he brought his friend John, who was a bassist for a while. Then you can carry on, Tristan.
I have nothing bad to say about John, but I'll say he was not dedicated enough. Then we moved on to the fabulous Kyle.
And Kyle,
Alright.
well, so John pretty much left the band. We had the show in Detroit a week before that.
Yeah.
And then Kyle just learned bass for the week before that and then played with us in Detroit.
Oh,
And
okay,
She's
yeah.
been our bassist since.
Yeah, no kidding.
Good bassist at that.
So what'd you guys say your high school experiences was like?
Mine was interesting. I'd
Yeah.
say.
A drag.
A lot of characters at our school.
Oh, yeah.
Very awkward.
Yeah.
Very, I don't know, just smoked too much weed as a kid.
I
Okay.
had pretty much no
Wasted my
friends
time.
until I started smoking weed. Then I kind of found a community with, I guess, all the losers who smoked weed at the school.
Stoner
Yeah.
nation.
In late grade 10 when I started smoking. Before then, I was just completely on my
Yeah,
own.
so if there's any kids out here listening to this,
Smoke
Do
weed and you'll
drugs.
make friends.
So
Yeah.
did you guys go to the same high school or no?
actually, yeah, we went to the same high school as Tristan. Kyle,
All three of
she's
us.
not from Canada.
I was homeschooled.
Oh, okay, yeah. In Detroit, right?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel that punks are portrayed in society today? Like you guys being punks.
I don't know. I feel it's no one really gives a shit about punk. Back in the day, it used to be a big thing.
Yeah.
I feel up to 81, it was a thing, and then after 81, it started becoming almost a fashion. A lot more people were doing it for posers, I guess.
Yeah,
you might
totally.
say.
Yeah. For the style and the aesthetic,
right when
right?
hardcore came around, it started becoming more of a fashion. Even though hardcore music's fucking amazing, but
Now
Oh,
normal
yeah.
people almost consider it like a joke.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Punk, they think it's some kind of joke when it isn't at all to me, but
Oh, I totally would agree.
I don't want to even dress punk just because it just seems so overplayed at this point.
Yeah.
I just
I
dress what
just
I
dress.
want.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
just wear what I like.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people turn to a fashion oh, I'm cool for listening to punk music and it's
Crusties.
crusties, right?
Fucking.
Like posers, I don't know.
I feel a lost scene. Okay, there's two in Windsor. I don't want to talk shit on Windsor and all, but there's two fashions in Windsor. You're either skinhead or you're a fucking crusty.
Yeah, lots of oi boys.
Really? Like
Yeah.
racist oi boys or just?
No,
No,
non-racist.
there's-
They're all like
there's no such thing,
anti-fascist,
yeah.
racist.
Oh, okay,
Like,
yeah.
anti-fascist, anti-racist.
We had a little run-in with this anti-fascist band in Windsor. Not even a run-in, I guess.
Yeah, tell that story.
So like we just like funny shit, and like we found it funny, like we like bad tattoos and shit, and we
Okay.
posted a picture of some dude's bad tattoo where it was like some guy's back with like a Confederate flag. It had like a truck going across
Yeah.
a Confederate flag, and it's like ditch the bitch, let's go mudding or something.
Okay.
We just posted it for fun on our Instagram. Then this band Reckless Upstarts, they're a good band. I like them.
Yeah.
Still go to their shows and shit. They're awesome. But fucking it seemed pretty mad, their comment they made. They were like, what the fuck is this? This
Yeah.
misogynistic bullshit.
So for Reckless Upstarts are listening, we like you guys. We got no problems though.
No beef.
It's
Yeah.
just a joke.
No kidding.
We just find the racism to be obscure.
Yeah. Are you guys like accepting your family for being punks and stuff like that in the bands that you're in?
My mom's not so stoked on the band. Like, she keeps saying, what are you going to do when you go back to school?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm starting school next week, actually. I'm in college, but, yeah, she's like, you guys are going to have to slow down when school comes around.
Oh totally.
But we'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah,
It's
it's like-
fun.
There's a good picture on our Instagram of how my mom feels about me being punk. She's punk now.
Really?
Yeah.
What did it say?
I don't remember.
It's
What
like
did
no,
it say?
no more beautiful lyrics or anything. She just yells in garages and calls it shows or something.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my parents
That's all it is to them,
hate
really.
the music. My
Yeah.
parents hate the music, but
Yeah.
they're not necessarily against me being a punk. I don't even like classify myself as that. They just make me aware that they are not into it,
Oh totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that too. Yeah.
and they say that I'm gonna go nowhere with it.
Yeah.
Jeez, eh?
I used to play like classic rock covers, and they like loved it.
Yeah,
And then I went to this band. They're just
Same.
like, get out of here! Don't practice here.
Really?
Yeah, same.
Is that...
I used to do metal
Tr-
covers, and they
let me
loved
just
it.
ask this. Tristan, is that the reason why we can't practice in your garage anymore?
Yeah.
I
Too much
showed
screaming.
I showed my dad one of the songs, and he was so appalled. He was like, "What kind of drugs do you have to be on to listen to this shit?"
Yeah.
I didn't know what to say. I thought it
PCP,
sounded
bro.
good.
Yeah, we smoking sure.
You know, it's weird just because like the music's fast and hard. You know, people can't hear the lyrics; they just assume it's bad, right? And like you got to be on drugs and you know, got to be kind of a dropout kid. But I think
Yeah.
punks are a lot smarter.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. What's the punk scene like in Windsor?
It's cool.
My opinion would be too controversial.
Like we go to Detroit a lot of the times just because the shows in Windsor, they're like
It's just not our style necessarily. Like we
Yeah.
said, it's a lot of crust punk and a lot of oi boys,
Yeah.
and those aren't necessarily what we're into.
Oh yeah.
We're like kind of like Reagan era fans of punk, old school.
which
80s
is Disco
style.
Assault, awesome
Yeah, Disco
Windsor
Assault's
band.
tight.
Shout out to Disco Assault,
Yeah,
they
Disco
fucking
Assault's
rule.
good. And there's other good bands, like we said, Reckless Upstarts are sick. Nevadals are a good ska
There's
band.
this band Noisebleed. I'm wearing their shirt right now. They're from
Okay,
Chatham.
I've heard of them.
They
Yeah.
fucking kill it. They're
Mm.
fucking weirdos. They play with a theremin, no guitar player, have a bassist.
Yeah, it's awesome, but it works out, right?
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah, it
just
sounds
sick
great.
music.
They're
Yeah.
great performers.
It's definitely one of the bands that I didn't think they needed a guitarist. You know, I've
Exactly,
seen a lot of bands that
God bless.
don't have a
Nice.
guitarist. I'm like, it's missing something, but they got the shit down, right?
Yeah, like fuck Noisebleed. They're like our good friends. We always
might
play
record an
shows.
EP with them, like a duo.
Like a
I don't know if
compilation or
we asked them
something?
yet, but that's an idea. in my
I
head.
mentioned it to them. They said they might be down. But
That's
yeah,
sick.
overall the scene, it's all right in Windsor. There's definitely a lot
It
of
used
better
to be
scenes.
bigger right before we got into like
Yeah.
going to shows and stuff.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like we missed out on the golden era, pretty much.
And we're considered like the young people of the scene. We're trying to just form
Yeah.
our own
And we're
kind of
fucking
thing.
old ass. We're fucking all 19 and shit. Like,
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Except Tristan, he's 18.
I'm 20.
Yeah.
So how old are the punks in
20.
Windsor? Like, are they younger or older?
Older.
Older. They're
Yeah, like I
like
said,
25 and up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
most of them are all older.
Like it's weird. We're the young. Like I don't know why it trips me out that we're the fucking young kids.
It's
Yeah.
interesting though. You go to Detroit and it's all kids forming the scene there.
That's
Just a big
why
like
when-
garage scene, like kind of like it's not necessarily even punk. It's like just a new thing going on there that we're
Yeah.
loving.
And Devocore, that's very big.
Yeah,
in
just
that-
Midwestern punk scene is really interesting right now with Devocore, a lot of post punk.
Okay, yeah.
I'm liking a lot of that stuff
Yeah.
recently.
Hey, but that's why your guys' show, when you guys played in Windsor,
Yeah.
it was fucking good because
Yeah,
a
Thanks,
lot of
brother.
Detroit kids came.
Yeah, it was awesome. See,
Mm.
back in Hamilton here, it's all old punks, you know. Like
Yeah.
the kids in our high school, they're listening to rap music and Drake and stuff like that. And, you know,
SoundCloud.
Right.
yeah, SoundCloud rappers. They don't
Oh
come
shit!
out.
I feel
It
living near
sucks.
Toronto, a lot of kids are like super into him. Like,
Oh, shit.
It's
to the
true. Yeah.
Six.
Nah.
fuck the Six, fuck Toronto, fuck New York City, fuck I don't know what.
Yo,
else.
fuck New York hardcore. I'm coming for you.
Oh yeah. Also, if anyone's trying to buy a Waterhead shirt, we have a Waterhead shirt that does say "fuck New York hardcore."
That's
so
fucking
if
awesome.
Anyone's interested?
Yeah.
For sale.
Yeah.
So what are the venues like in Windsor and I guess Detroit now, since you guys play there a lot?
All right. So for Windsor, pretty much we just play at this one. We play at houses all the time, but there's one good place in Windsor called the Windsor Beer Exchange.
Yeah.
And that's
Thanks.
where you guys just played. But there, it's super cool. He always gives us shows.
Yeah.
Don't have to pay money. We just ask him, can we get a show sometime? And
Oh, okay,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what day you want? And we just playing it
Yeah,
out.
so easy to book, right?
Yeah, super sick.
That's nice. What about in Toronto or Detroit? Sorry.
Detroit, we have some friends who have the Beacons Field House. Shout out to the Stools.
Which actually had their last show ever last night.
No, not last show.
No.
Last show of the summer.
Someone said last show ever.
Well,
No, not
Chuck asked
last
us to do a
show.
show in October, so.
No.
Also, they're
That's
going on
sick.
tour.
That doesn't
Yeah, the
mean they're
stool-
playing at the Beaconsfield House, though.
Oh, at the beach.
We're talking about their house. Yeah, the
Yeah.
stools aren't over now.
That's where there was this little festival there this past summer called Chuck Sock.
Okay.
It's a good show.
The Woodstock of Detroit.
Yeah, but in terms of bars, there's like Kelly's bar that'll have you there. We've never even played there yet.
We
though,
never
but
know.
That's
Why not?
like the beer exchange
I'd
of
say
Detroit.
it's, yeah,
I'd say they'll just like you just go there, you book a show whenever you want, and they're down for
it
anything.
seems like a pretty cool place.
So my next question is, how easy is it to get over to Detroit? I heard it's very challenging to cross the border being a band.
You don't say you're a band. That's all you need
So
to
do you guys bring your musical equipment on you?
Sometimes
I went over the one day I got pulled in for like an hour and it made me kind of late, but
Yeah.
it was nice. I got out of my hot car and sat for a while in the.
Jeez, why'd they make you pull over? What did they do? Like search your car?
They're like, "Why is your car so clean? No one has a clean car like this." I
I'm
was like, "Well, I just got in my car," and they're like, "Yeah, pull in."
I'm from Detroit, so when we cross, we just say
Yeah.
that we're going to practice at my house. So
Oh,
we're
okay,
just
yeah,
going
yeah.
to-
There's no border people listening to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Her passport is like what
It's-
2 years expired now, or a year
Really?
expired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she
they-
crosses
So then,
all-
yeah, how do you get over then if it's expired? I heard they're pretty strict on that stuff.
Surprisingly not.
I tell them I'm gonna get a new one, and since it's I'm going to Canada, they have
Yeah.
to let me back into the states.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah,
US
totally.
citizen. But when I'm going to Canada, I've gotten a few times get a new passport, eh?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's
oh,
always
it's all
fun
right.
to
Just
hear.
get it next
Oh
time.
yeah.
And she's also a woman, so they're biased.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So what's your guys' musical inspirations?
Owen, you wanna field this one?
Fuck.
We like a lot of like,
I like all
early
music,
hardcore.
man.
We like.
I like
we like
weirdo
everything.
shit,
For
I
like,
like-
our band specifically, I guess we're not necessarily going for anything, but what we tend to make is sounds like early '80s hardcore,
Like,
like
yeah,
Discord.
like Mystic Records bands
Reagan
and
era.
Discord.
Okay.
Two of the best labels, Mystic and
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah, you know all that type, like what Minor
Like,
Threat, Teen Ideals, all that type
Michael,
of
the
shit.
yeah.
singer, he's more of a Discord type guy. I'm more of a Mystic Records. I like the bands where they only have one song ever.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like compilations.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Kyle and Tristan?
I just play the bass.
Oh, okay. I'll take you're not too big into like punk then, or like, you don't listen to that music then?
And me and Owen write most of the songs for this band, but she's into a lot of music, just not necessarily punk.
Michael got me into punk when we first started dating.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So past year I've been into punk.
Yeah.
Poser.
Shut the
I
hell
was
up.
raised on Queen as a child, but I branched out into many of different genres, I would say.
Screeching Weasel.
Interesting. Yeah.
We
Okay.
all
yeah.
like Chief Keef, Glow Gang. Yeah, keep it real.
Little
That's not
Peep.
even a joke. I
Lil
love. I
Flash.
don't like Lil Peep. I like Lil Flash. Lil
Lil-
Peep fucking sucks. Chief Keef, Glow Gang.
Kato.
yeah.
XXX.
Lil Flash. Tight.
No, fuck
No,
X.
fuck
Rest
X.
in peace, baby.
Fuck X. Fuck Peep. Glow Gang. Keep it 100.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So what can we expect from you guys in the next year?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We're
No
all gonna
cassettes.
kill ourselves within the next year.
We're trying. We've been trying to get shit out. We got someone recording one of our other bands.
Okay.
We got the
Sure.
Stools that said they wanted to record us, but they've been saying that for months. They've been setting up a studio.
Don't throw them under the bus like that.
By
Fuck
the
you,
end
Will.
of this year, we should have something available.
Are you guys trying to do like a
Hopefully.
cassette or something? They're pretty cheap to do.
I think we're gonna go online with
Yeah,
it.
I'm trying to buy a 4-track right now. Like if
Okay. Yeah.
if their studio, the Stools' studio, doesn't come through, then I'll just buy a 4-track and we'll try to do our own thing.
Yeah. Totally. But you guys know if you guys can always come to Gayview Studios.
That is true.
I'm recording
Really?
here.
Oh, this is
Really?
Oh shit! I didn't know this was it.
Yeah. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
this is Gayview Studios.
Sick,
That's
dude.
tight.
I'm down to do a song
Yeah,
today if you want to do a song.
We'd be down.
Yeah, I
we
bet-
could probably do like 3 songs like right after you do this.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Well, we got that show.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
got the show,
Hey,
but we
when
got
does it
a bit of
start?
time.
7?
hours.
I thought it started at like 3.
All we need is like
It starts at 3, but we don't have to be there till 6.
Okay.
Time is it now?
Anyways, no one who's listening to this is gonna
4:37.
know what we're talking about with this show.
Yeah.
So let's,
yeah. Hey, this might be
What
late,
was the
but come
question?
out to what's it called?
Stupor Crawl.
Yeah, Super Crowd 2018. Come out, be there, be square.
yeah, you know, we're just gonna keep playing as many shows as we can possibly get, which is
Yeah.
our strategy so far, and it's
Shows
working
are
so
funner.
far. Just as many connections as you can make just by doing as many shows as possible, even if we're performing in front of 3 people, which we have before.
Which is fun.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes those are the best moments, right? Because
Exactly.
they're the 3 people that really enjoy that type of music.
Yeah, I think one of our best
For sure.
shows was at what was that one skate park in
Oh,
Detroit?
Brainerd Bowl in Detroit.
At
That
one
was a
point, there
fun
was literally
show.
one person
Our
in the
friend D,
audience.
shout out
Yeah,
to D. He was
D.
the only one watching us at
D.
one
Craig
point.
and Socks. Rest in peace, Socks.
Rest in peace, Socks. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that was the most fun show I think we might
Michael
have
got
ever done.
lifted up.
I got lifted up. I tackled D to the ground. I spit on Craig.
Jeez, what happened?
Craig pulled
Explain.
down his
Oh,
pants.
it's just.
Oh, it was just fun.
Oh, okay, just
Boys
fun.
being boys.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I thought there was
Horseplay.
more to it.
Oh, horseplay.
It's just how our shows always go.
Yeah.
I like to consider it like kind of a parody of punk rock violence almost. Like
Yeah.
our bio on Instagram is
Yeah.
like alpha male, anti-intellectual, chest beating punk. Which
okay,
is
yeah.
like, it's like we do it and we love it, but it's also kind of a parody of how stupid it can be. Sometimes the aggression. when
Yeah.
you're just,
Oh,
like, beating
totally.
on your friends and stuff.
Yeah, no getting a nice nosebleed or
I'm
you
s-
know whatever.
Yeah, it's
and
kind of a
shit.
parody of those bands, like especially new hardcore bands that take themselves so
Fuck new
seriously.
hardcore.
Yeah.
They
Hardcore
take themselves so
sucks.
seriously now, and
It's
it's, like
so
you can't
poppy,
even make
eh?
a joke about beating someone
Not
up.
even poppy. It's like almost too technical.
Oh,
too
super
hard for me to play. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, just because the people in their instruments are just gradually getting better.
And it just
you know, like
sounds bad. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I can't listen to hardcore.
I feel like the
music.
things they sing about too is not legit.
I feel, dude,
Yeah.
it is almost in a way like pop punk.
Yeah, I think it's
But
pop
just
hardcore.
heavy.
Screechy sometimes, but like with heavy.
Yeah, fuck screeching lyrics.
Honestly, I don't
Yeah.
listen to enough of it to know. 'cause
well, I
I'm
do like
ignorant.
some post-hardcore, but that's just me
I like
personally.
post-punk, but that's totally different than new hardcore.
Oh, totally.
Post-hardcore is pretty. I think mostly
I
shit.
like Drive Like Jehu. I like shit like Add the Drive-In. I don't know what
Mm.
that's called, but
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, fuck, this is awesome having you guys.
thanks a lot,
Yeah,
man.
thank you. I enjoyed
This
it.
is a fun time.
Yeah. All right.
Dude, I'm
exclusive
super
interview.
stoked for tonight to see Red Room play.
It's gonna be fucking awesome. Can't wait to see the Waterheads. All
Orgy!
OJ!
That's my
RJ!
pot.
right, guys. See ya.
Alright, thanks,
Peace.
man. Later.